Hello, Future George here. You're gonna watch a video with Past George in a minute. Well, if you can make it through it. It's not my finest work, but basically it's just gonna give you a rundown of my application for the Disney Cultural Exchange Program and being invited to a pre-screen interview. So if you can make it through, great. Thumbs up, gold star. I can't physically give you a prize, obviously. But yeah, just enjoy it, and there'll be some much more interesting vlogs and stuff like that to come in the future if I'm successful over the next couple of weeks, or if I'm not successful. We'll find out soon. But anyways, this is Future George passing you over to Past George, so enjoy the video and we'll see you soon. Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, and hopefully to what will be many videos about this new venture which I'm now taking on for hopefully the next year if all goes well. I'm also talking very quietly in this video, so turn it up and try and make out my mumbling. Sorry. So essentially this new venture is something that's going to take place over the next year or so if all goes well, and that's on the Disney Cultural Exchange Program representing United Kingdom, which is where I'm from if you couldn't tell from, the obvious things, the accent. But before I give you a bit of a vlogging experience as to essentially my application, the pre-screen interview which I've now been invited to in September, and then if all goes well, all the way to Orlando, Florida next summer. So, a little bit of background. Back in April, me and my family went to Virgin Holidays, and we booked our next trip to Disney World, Florida, which is going to be happening in April, and we are very, very excited. So hopefully you'll see some more videos of that around about that sort of time if all's going well. Whilst we were there, our rep Danielle spoke to me about when she worked at Disney when she was my age at university, and she spoke about the Disney Cultural Exchange Program and applying through a group called Yummy Jobs, which is who I've now applied through for this year's program. She was talking about how much fun it was and how you get to meet all these people from around the world, and I really, really wanted to get involved with that kind of thing and also give back to Disney, what they've given for me for many years, because I've been back and forth to Disneyland Paris and Disney World since I was a child and always had a wonderful time, so I want to be able to give guests those experiences. So I thought that I would go ahead and apply and just see what happened. I submitted my application on a whim and thought, who knows, maybe they'll like it and maybe I'll get invited to a pre-screen. So a little bit of background about how it works in the UK when you're applying for the Disney Cultural Exchange Program. You don't apply through Disney itself. That's a later period if you get far enough. You start by going onto a website called Yummy Jobs, link in the description. That's who you go through in the UK. So once you get on there, you essentially have to answer a selection of questions, fill in a profile like you would any other job application online, and it gets a little bit Disney with the questions. Things like, do you have any ear piercings? Do you have any tattoos? Because obviously Disney has a strict look to uphold, and as a cast member, if you are successful, then you have to basically look the part, and having, well, if you've seen Jeremy Kyle, tattoos all over your face, then you're going to probably hit a bit of a speed bump in your application process. You just fill in all of the information it asks you about, why do you want to do the Cultural Exchange Program, what do you value from Cultural Exchange, what motivates you for the program, along with some basic questions like, where have you worked, what have you done, what are your GCSE grades, but more importantly, where do you go to university? Because to be part of this program, you need to be studying at a university. So you basically fill in where you're at, when your course started, and when it will finish when you graduate in 3 or 4 years time, dependent on your course. In my case, 4 years time, for most people 3. You then upload a photo of yourself, your CV, you upload a fairly hefty cover letter, well I did anyway, putting it out there that you want to be involved with this great opportunity, and then you submit. Now on Facebook and the wonders of social media, there have been an assortment of Facebook groups made and Facebook group chats. Whilst you're on there, you can see everybody else who has applied, and you can start talking to people who have the same sort of passion and love for the Disney Corporation as you. People who have been out there, people who may not have ever been out there before, and people just like you who have applied for the program. Now I'm filming this on Thursday, so it has been 6 days since I received my pre-screen interview letter, which came through from Yummy Jobs last Friday. And as always, I looked on the group on Facebook to see what's going on, and I had no idea that the pre-screens had been sent out. So I was at work doing what I do, and I was on a break, and I saw that someone had an interview, so I went onto my phone and noticed an email from Yummy Jobs, and that's very, very exciting. Genuinely can't wait for this interview. It's just going to be such a good experience. Even if I don't make it past the interview, I think I would have gained so much from just getting that far. And for everyone else who has got an interview, congratulations that you have got one. They want you to bring a few things. They want you to bring an updated CV, they want you to bring a photocopy of your passport, and they also want you to bring a passport style and a passport size photo with you. This basically just means they know who you are, they know who's talking, etc, etc, because these pre-screens are done as group interviews, or so I'm told. Obviously I haven't done the interview yet, so I can give more information once the interview is done. But essentially I've got all of my stuff all ready together, and I'm just looking forward to, prepping for the interview, seeing how far I get, I guess, and hoping that if all goes well, I'll be invited to Disney HQ in London in November to see if I can take it even further and end up in Orlando, Florida next summer. If this is still something that interests you, the applications are still actually open. They're open until the 15th of September, and it will close at midnight UK time. I think that's going to round it off for this video, because obviously this is just an introduction as to why I'm doing the course and as to why I've applied. Hopefully in the videos to come, I'll talk more about my experiences going through these interviews. I might even vlog the pre-screen day itself if I can. It's going to be a very early morning for me, but it will be all filmed and end up on YouTube so you can all see what it's actually like. All of the interviews take place in Epping in Essex, so that's at the end of the Central Line. So if you live in London, like myself, university, it shouldn't be too hard to get to. There's people coming from all over the country for these interviews. People are flying down from Scotland, people are coming from everywhere to do this, and it's just very exciting. So anyways, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and subscribe if you can. Comment as well if you want to, but most importantly, hit the like button and definitely subscribe so you can see everything that's coming in the future. Really hope you enjoyed this sort of informal chat about, the Disney Cultural Exchange Program, and I hope that you'll stick around for the videos to come where it's a bit more active and a bit more getting out and around about these sort of things. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next video. Future George again. So you made it to the end of the video. Nice one. Stay tuned for more stuff to come in the future, and always hit that subscribe button and like the video and comment. And if you are in the interviews, then I will see you in a few weeks. Stay tuned for much more interesting stuff coming up in the future, okay? Thanks a lot.